Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV with some latest events in the province. And now we're coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the morning of November 12, the joint conference between the Central Vietnam-Cambodia Friendship Association was chaired by Ms. Nguyễn Thị Thanh, President of Vietnam-Cambodia Friendship Association, and Ms. Men Samon, President of the Cambodia Friendship Association Vietnam, co-chaired the event in the province to summarize and evaluate the results of 1 year of implementing the Memorandum of Understanding on Coordination of Activity for the period 2022-2027 between the Vietnam-Cambodia Friendship Association and the Friendship Association Cambodia-Vietnam was signed on August 1, 2022 in Phnom Penh, Cambodia.
During the conference, the two sides emphasized the importance of propaganda and education to members of the two associations as well as the people of the two countries, particularly the young generation, on the tradition of solidarity and comprehensive cooperation between Vietnam and Cambodia. The two organizations agree that cooperation in exchanging delegations, organizing friendly meetings, cultural exchanges, and community activities in hunger eradication, poverty reduction, and overcoming the effects of natural disaster and pandemics would be focused with appropriate capability and firms in 2023. The coordination of organizing volunteer activities, giving medical examination and treatment, and free medicine distribution to the poor people in the border areas was highly valued by the two associations. To help and create the conditions for the Vietnamese community living in Cambodia, particularly those living on Tonle Sap Lake and riverside areas, to move ashore to have a stable life and integrate into Cambodian social life. The two associations also agree on a program on coordination and implementation of the Memorandum of Understanding in 2024, in which they will continue to promote extensive propaganda to members and classes of the people in each country, particularly the young generation of Vietnam and Cambodia friendship, and promptly fight against the wrong and distort views of hostile forces in order to oppose the two countries' friendship and cooperative solidarity relationship. Coordinate propaganda and mobilize at all levels of association, members of the two countries and the people of Cambodia to actively provide information and participate in the authorities and functional units in each church collection and repatriation of the remains of Vietnamese volunteer martyrs sacrificed and laid down in Cambodia over the periods, as well as the management, restoration, and embellishment of historical monuments and the monuments of the noble symbols of solidarity and friendship between the people of the two countries. Ladies and gentlemen, during the period of 2018 to 2023, the whole province has more than 434,000 farming households registering for the title of good farmers in production and business at all levels. And through the review, there are nearly 234,000 family households achieving this title. Among the good farming households, many are implementing the new large-scale production models with a high economic efficiency. Among them is the farmer Nguyễn Văn Thêm in U Minh Châu district, with a kind of curtain tortoise, naked fish, and farming model, and with an annual income of over 2 billion Vietnam dong, or Mr. Nguyễn Văn Sáu in Trang Bang Town with the model exporting the pineapple production, with the high-quality rice production and average income for over 2 billion Vietnam dong per year. Good farmers Khâu Kiến Sơn in Tân Châu district has 100 hectares of rubber farm that has always produced the high yields, and Mr. Đặng Văn Hùng in Tân Biên district also planted for 30 hectares of rubber and 10 hectares of sugarcane, and Mr. Phan Văn Thà in Tân Biên district also has 160 hectares farming growing key crops, including the rubber, jackfruit, rare fruit, etc., with an average income of 6.5 billion Vietnam dong per year. And these typical farmers, in addition to implement the highly efficient production models, and also regularly contribute to local movements and participate in the social charity work also, and receiving allowances from the heroic Vietnamese mothers. And on the morning of November the 13th in Tân Châu District, the Veteran Liaison Committee of the 1st Herrick Division of the Liberation Army of the South of Vietnam organized the inauguration of a monument honoring the victories in the resistance wars against the U.S. The 1st Herrick Division of the Liberation Army of the South of Vietnam was established in August of 1965 under the general command of Vietnam People's Army, and in August of 1968 with the name of Construction Site 1. The division marched into the battlefield of the Southeast region and participated in a total of 83 battles in the areas of the Ninh Province and Bình Long Phước Long in Bình Phước Province, notably in the Battle of Đồng Văn, Võ Tùng Battle, Sú Dây Battle, etc. And notably for exactly 55 years ago in Sóc Công Trăng area of Tân Hoa Commune, Tân Châu District, the Ninh Province, on the night of November the 13th and the 14th of 1968, Division 1 raided and destroyed the base of the two combined battalions of the American Big Red Division. And the monument honoring the achievements of the 1st Herrick Division of the Liberation Army of the South of Vietnam in the resistance wars against the U.S. And it is also a red arrest to educate today's young generation about the revolutionary tradition, about the Herrick Division 1 in the struggle to liberate the South and unify the country. And ladies and gentlemen, to reduce the traffic accident in the Ninh Province, in addition to propaganda, inspection, and any violations, there is one more thing that must be resolutely done, which is to seriously perform public duties with no restricted areas, no exception. And it is the concern that the Vice Chairman of the National Traffic Safety Committee, Quốc Việt Hùng, emphasized during the inspection and urging the work to ensure the traffic order and safety in 2023 in the Ninh Province. To check to see how many transport businesses in the area have implemented the safety assurance process that they have registered for, and see what they have done and how far they have done it. If they do not handle violations and propagate the target develops. The main target is the students, and propaganda is linked to education at the beginning of the school year. And also there is a commitment between the educational and the schools to ensure the safety, requesting the Director of the Department of Education to direct the head of education facilities in the area to exchange education about the safely traffic. And at the meeting with inspection team, Mr. Đặng Văn Chiến, Vice Chairman of the Ninh Provincial People's Committee, proposed to the central government and relevant ministry and branches to promptly maintain and handle inadequacy of the 22 Highway Express and 22B Highway Express, adding road signs, arranging lighting for the intersections with potential high risk of traffic accidents, and painting the median trip on the National 22B, improving and expanding the intersection, to ensuring parking lanes, to wait for left turns to ensure the safety in the traffic.
The Bronx People Council Delegate Group and the People Council Delegate Group of Trảng Bàng Thao recently met with nearly 170 voters in Phước Bình and Phước Chí communes. Voters in Phước Bình commune asked about the support policy for people who lost land due to demarcation and border demarcation, as well as the installation of broad culverts in ditches connecting Phước Thanh and Phước Tân hamlets. Local authorities were asked to survey, upgrade, and expand Phước Giang Route 2, 3, and 4, and to restore drainage ditches from Bình Thạnh Market to Tracao Road and Lima Street. Voter opinion and recommendation are recorded and responded to according to authority by delegates of the People Council of Province and Town, as well as leaders of local government and functional branches with high voter consensus. Concerning the issues of existing people who have lost royalty lands as a result of the impact of demarcation and landmark placement, Secretary of Trảng Bàng City Party Committee Võ Văn Dũng stated that the state has a policy to assist people living in border areas in reducing difficulties caused by land loss due to demarcation and demarcation. People in Trảng Bàng Thao border commune, however, have not benefited from this policy. In the meantime, the Bronx People Council Delegate Group and Trảng Bàng Thao leaders will continue to approach the government to soon implement the support regime for the people.
And in October 2023, transportation, postal and delivery industry activities in the province decreased compared to the previous month. Revenue from transportation, warehousing and transportation supply services in October 2023 is estimated to reach more than 260 billion Vietnam dong, down to 6.3% compared to previous month. Cumulatively for first time in the year, estimated at 4,015 billion. In addition, passenger transport volume in October 2023 is also estimated to reach 2,000 passengers, down to 14%. The volume of freight transported is estimated to reach 1,500,000 tons in October, down to 0.6%. And in the first 10 months of the year, freight transport was estimated to reach nearly 15,000 tons, increased to 14%. And on the morning of November the 13th of 2023, the Vocational Education and Employment Service Center in junction with the Technical and Economic Intermediate School organized the 2023 job fair with a theme connecting labor market information between the businesses and the people, the students and workers, and developer. At the job fair, the students heard from business about their requirements, information, the labor market, the policies in the fields of labor and employment, the work environment, and vocational training and working abroad for a limited time. Business also organized pre-qualification, interview, and recruitment activities between the business and the students and the workers also. And on the morning of November the 13th, Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, attended the ceremony to donate breeding cows to the poor women in Go Giàu District. The household receiving cows include Ms. Nguyễn Thị Thu Lan, currently residing in Sông Mía Hamlet, Phước Thạch Commune, who has two sons with a mental retardation and difficulty in family, and Ms. Nguyễn Thị Mỹ Linh lives in Phước Thạnh Commune, suffers from the CRS disease and to handle and to have the blood transfusion every month to maintain her health. Missy Phan Thị Chung, who lives in Thành Phước Commune, is currently suffering from many different diseases and is unable to work for a living. This woman received a breeding cow for 22 million Vietnam dong per cow, donated by the Women Charity Club. These are the 232nd and 233rd and 234th cows that the club has given to the poor women in extremely difficult circumstances in the province over the past 11 years to help them escape poverty. And TayNinhTV Vocational College coordinated with the Silon Vietnam Company Limited to award for 50 scholarships to the pupils and the students of the school with good academic achievements in 2022 and 2023 school year. Speaking at the program, Mr. Châu Thành Trọng, principal of TayNinhTV Vocational College, sent his tip thanks to Silon Vietnam Company Limited. In recent time, the scholarship fund has supported a scholarship for the students with good academic achievements and even those in difficult circumstances to improve their study. And on this occasion, the school awarded for 30 scholarships to students with good achievements in 2022 and 2023 school year, worth for 1 million Vietnam dong per each, and awarded for 20 scholarships for the student, and each worth for 1.5 million Vietnam dong. The total amount is 60 million Vietnam dong, sponsored by Silon Vietnam Company Limited. And ladies and gentlemen, the fifth season from Searching for MC Kid Talent program in 2023 has ended, and up to this point, the program has been successfully beyond the organizing committee's expectation. The program Fighting for MC Kid Talent Season 5 of 2023 is a playground to find and nurture qualified MC kids by TayNinhTV Radio Television Station in collaboration with TTV Training and Entertainment Company Limited. For this year's contestant, in terms of quality, Thảo seen that eco level is better than previous years, which is the first good side. And next, the staging as well as the investment in the performances are also better than in the previous years. So today, everyone saw a grand complete performance and performance that seemed to have no flaws in the competition performances. And that is the happiest thing for those who work in organizing this kind of event. Actually, the children nowadays are very versatile. Not only do they have the ability to speak, but they can also sing, act, and perform, and even And there's great parts, some of you and even deleted your own content. What makes me very emotional, and I have more confidence that there will be a lot of the talent in the future. And hopefully, next time I return to Taynan province, I will continue to discover more interesting things about the children here as well as the children in the southern region in general. It can be seen that the Searching for MCK Talent, the Season 5 of 2023, is a program for the children who have a passion for hosting, signing, and acting, helping them freely explore and confidently express themselves in the competition as well as in the newly and everyday life.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the 9 meeting held at the end of September, the Bronx People Council issued a resolution approving the TayNinhTV provincial planning for the period 2021-2030. This is a very important resolution because it has determined the orientation and goals of the province as well as development space planning for fields and industries.
To remove bottlenecks and synchronously develop industry, fields, and planning, they must be one step ahead. When there is no general planning of the province, some development steps of the fields have not ensured the long-term and sustainable nature. Besides, currently Vietnam's laws are still in the process of gradually improving, so there are some provisions in the investment law, land laws, and construction laws that are not compatible with each other. And when there is a need for investment, the people and businesses will face many difficulties in establishing legal formation in the implementation project area. The state agencies are also passive and take a long time to support, and therefore the people, the businesses, and the state management agencies hope to have a synchronous and unified provincial planning from the beginning to avoid the passive. And a resolution authorizing TayNinhTV province planning for the year of 2021 to 2030 with an eye toward 2050 was released during the Provincial People's Council 9th session, which took place in September of 2023. The province has been focused on organized thanks to the resolution, which makes it significant, coordinating the resource mobilization, spatial planning, and security measures for TayNinhTV socio-economic growth through 2030. And since 2019, the Provincial People's Committee has established the Provincial Planning Steering Committee, and after a period of research and content development, the resolution was issued to ensure the rigor and science, and the planning contents will be basic to help mobilize on resources from domestic and also foreign society, businesses, and the state budgets to invest in the development of motivational projects promoting the development of the province. And ladies and gentlemen, the digital transformation is an inevitable trend of the society in general and the education sector in particular that has contributed to improving the quality of education and meeting the requirements of the 2018 Federal Education Program. The 2023 and 2024 school year is the year where the education and training industry promotes digital transformation in educational management and teaching also. We deploy digitization to build a common database from the Department of Education and Training to education and training agencies, and the software management at the school or payments via digital signature, electronic contact book, etc. will be encouraged to improve the management in schools. Following the directives of the leaders of education and training sector, the school have been promoting the application of digital transformation in management and learning, and also the software is continuously upgraded, perfected, adding more function to better meet the management and usage requirements of the industry, and user-friendly software, simple operation, easy to use, easy to attach and store information long-term, continuously not lost, easy to look up anytime, anywhere, helps the board of directors promptly grasp the teaching situation of the teachers and the students learning anytime, anywhere, quickly and more effectively. Thanks to the new way of technology, the teachers now know how to assess teaching methodology and create learning materials and use learning materials to impart the knowledge to the students. And the school grant the teacher and the student management software also, and through this software to create and analyze exam questions, and the tests are also through online assessment. It can be said that implementing digital transformation management and in teaching learning is a practical activity that contributes to improving the efficiency of the entire education sector and in the province, and to help proactively adapting to new education trends. Digital transformation to operate the education more effectively with a better quality.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.